Hey guys, it's Cal. Hopefully you guys can't see my bed because it's not made, so. Also the window's cracked, so hopefully you guys don't hear too many nature sounds. Not that I'm against it, but I might throw the video off. So today I have a story time video for you guys. The worst day ever! But really, it wasn't really that bad of a day. It wasn't really the worst day ever. Like, it was just one of those days that, like, little tiny things kept going wrong. And I was like, oh my gosh, today sucks. But the worst day ever is a better title than, like, a not very good day. I'm just going to start from the beginning. The worst day ever was Wednesday, but it started Tuesday. So last Tuesday, I had, like, $60 in my account. And it was Taco Tuesday, so me and my sister were making tacos, and I said, do you want me to go get some cheese dip from the Mexican place? It's, like, really close to our house. And she's like, yeah, sure. So I drove to the Mexican place to get the cheese dip, and I was so excited. I was like, okay, got $60. This will be 10-ish bucks. Like, we're good, whatever. So I got to the Mexican place and said large cheese dip, and she was like, okay, however much it was. And then I gave her my card. She swiped it, and she said, it says declined. And I was like, that's weird. I definitely should have enough money for this in there. So I went to my bank account app. I was negative $36 or something. And I was like, no. Because I get really stressed about everything. I get really stressed about stuff like that. So I was like, oh my gosh, what the heck? Something came out. I don't know. Was it my Spotify? Was it my tanning? Was it like Netflix stupid? Was it a car payment? Like the phone? I don't know. I didn't know what it was. So I clicked on like transactions or whatever, and Sunoco gas station took out like $96.98, and I was like, no offense, but that's a lot of freaking money to just take out of my account. So I was like, what the heck? So I naturally freaked out, was stressing and like crying and just freaking out about it. And Rose was like, okay, it's fine. You'll call the bank tomorrow. You'll get it figured out. And I was like, no, but my account's negative $30. And they charge like $30 every day that you're negative. With my vacation and stuff, I was gonna have 2 small paychecks, and I had already gotten 1 small one. Then I was about to get a second small one. So I was like, no, you don't understand. This is not good. Like, I don't understand why this happened. And so I was freaking out about it. So I literally went to bed like in the worst mood ever. Upset, stressed, just everything. I woke up with a really bad headache. So I got up and I went into the kitchen to make Rose breakfast and Rose lunch. So I went to make his lunch. I had just bought more ham and turkey for his turkey ham and cheese sandwiches. So I had like the old package with like a little bit of turkey, like not enough for 2 sandwiches, but a little bit too much for 1 sandwich. So I kind of packed on like the leftover turkey and the leftover ham and like the cheese on 1 sandwich. And then the next sandwich was going to have brand new turkey, brand new ham. Not an important detail, but anyway. So when I went to put the top piece of the bread onto the old turkey ham, way too many pieces of turkey and ham on it, it split the bread. So that was annoying because I was like, crap, because I was making him 2 sandwiches, 4 pieces of toast, and then I was making myself a peanut butter sandwich, and that was like one of the last pieces of bread. So I was like, oh, dang it, that's annoying. Yeah, so that happened. So I put it in the bag, whatever, and then I went to pour sun chips into his little like sandwich baggie, poured sun chips all over the counter. So I was like, ugh. So then I went to get the coffee ground thing out of the coffee filter thing, and I dropped coffee grounds on the floor, and I was like, oh my gosh, seriously? So then I was like, okay, calm down, Kelly, it's coffee, like, it's fine. So then I went to pour his coffee into his coffee cup, and I poured coffee all over the floor in my hand and everything like that. So then I was like, I've literally been up for 15 minutes and it's already a crappy day. Like, so I finished making his lunch, and then I was making his toast, and I was putting jelly on his toast, and I dripped jelly all over the floor and the trash can and the counter. Again, not that big of a deal, but jelly's really freaking sticky, and I was already annoyed. Oh, it's so annoying. So I handed Rose coffee, handed Rose breakfast. So then I went to hand him the plastic bag with his lunch in it and dropped it on the floor. I was like, calm down, it's okay, everything's fine, like, it's okay. So I was like, okay, whatever, love you, have a good day, bye, whatever. So then he left, and then okay, fun fact, not really a fun fact, but something part of my like routine is I stop by McDonald's like every day and get a Coke on my way to work. But since I was negative, I literally couldn't even get it. And I didn't have any cash. So I was like, oh my gosh, this is going to throw my whole day off. And we only had 2 Cokes left, and I put one in Rose's lunch and put one in my lunchbox. Because I made myself like a peanut butter sandwich for lunch and chips or whatever, and I put them in my lunchbox with the Coke. I was like, oh no, I'm not going to be able to stop at McDonald's today. That's going to throw my whole day off because I get caffeine headaches. So I was like, oh my gosh, how am I going to get through the morning? Like, I already have a headache. I already don't feel good. I already don't want to be awake. I already, like, am having a bad day. I need a McDonald's Coke. And I was like, I have a gift card. I have a McDonald's gift card in my wallet. But when we went to Florida, I took, like, everything out of my main wallet and put it in, like, this smaller purse thing, except for, like, gift cards. So there's my other wallet somewhere. I still haven't found it. Spoiler alert. I still don't know where it's at. But I have all my cards and stuff. All my gift cards and stuff in this wallet. I don't know what I did with it. So I walked out with my mom and was like, is my wallet in your car? No, it's not in here. No, it's not my sister's car. So I was like, dang it. Like, what? I guess I really can't go to McDonald's because I don't even have my McDonald's gift card. So I left. So I got to work, carried my stuff in, walked in, and my boss said, you've got 7 kids. They're in a couple different classrooms. The other teacher that I work with is here somewhere. I don't know if she's been to your classroom yet, but she's here. And I was like, okay, good. I'll go get my kids, whatever. So I was like, okay, I'm going to run to the kitchen and get me a snack or something like that, just to, like, kind of wake me up since I didn't have a Coke. So I went to the kitchen and found some cereal, and then I took it to my classroom, dropped it off, dropped my stuff off, and was like, oh, dang, I forgot my lunchbox in my car. So I went out to my car. I didn't forget my lunchbox in my car. I forgot my lunchbox at home. So do you guys realize what that means? Because typically, normally, I would say, oh, dang, I forgot my lunchbox at home. Guess I'm going to have to run to McDonald's or Chick-fil-A or Panera, wherever, and get lunch. But I couldn't this day because I didn't have any freaking money because Sunoco took $100 out of my account when they weren't supposed to, that I did not even do because it was in Pennsylvania and I've never even been to Pennsylvania. So yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, I literally don't have a Coke or food all day. So I was like, okay, well, I have to go get my kids. So I went to, so basically, there's like younger kids, I work with 3-year-olds, and there's like younger kid classrooms and like older kid classrooms. And like the younger kid classrooms usually don't have as many kids in the morning because they're younger, so ratios are different, stuff like that. But the older classes, there's like more kids in the mornings. So I went to one of the younger kid classrooms and only one of my kids was in there, and I was like, that means all the other kids are in the older kid classrooms. So there's like a million kids in there. I don't want to go in there, and it's a lot more of a hassle to get a kid from, to get multiple kids, especially from one of the classes that has more kids, because there's more kids to like say hi, because I'm not gonna walk into the classroom and not say hi to kids. So there's more kids to like say hi to, and like, which I love. That's my favorite, like that's the best part of my job. But like, I can't just walk in and say, okay, come on, kids, when there's a bunch of other kids. Does that make sense? I don't know. Anyway, so I went to the older kid classroom, got my kids, had them clean up their messes, whatever. Then my zipper was down, so I was like, oh, that's so embarrassing. How long has it been down? So then I walked into the classroom. So I served them breakfast. So I went to sit down while the kids were eating so I could take a couple bites of the cereal. But by then it had been like 10 minutes, so my Cheerios were all soggy and disgusting. So that sucked. Oh, and when I was serving breakfast, which isn't that big of a deal, but I broke a nail because I had acrylics on. So I broke one nail then. She had to run somewhere, and she said, on my way back, I'm going to stop. Do you want me to get you something? And I was like, yes, I'll take a Coke. So she walked out, and I was like, okay, everything's going to be okay. I'm going to get a Coke. And then she walks in, and she said, I'm sad. And I said, why? And she said, I forgot my card. And I was like, oh my gosh. So we didn't get popped. I broke like 2 other nails throughout the day. And then, like, Ro had texted me and said, hey, I don't think I'm going to come over. And I was like, dang it, because I liked hanging out with Ro. And then my mom was like, hey. Oh, I forgot to even say. I called the bank at some point and basically said, you know, this gas station made a charge my card for a bunch of money. I didn't do it. And it put me in negative, but I did. She's like, okay, I'm going to, like, dispute it and cancel your card. So just come to me when you can get a card. So then I went to the bank on my lunch break and got a new card. It took a big percentage of my break, but it didn't matter because I didn't have anything else to do anyway. So everything was fine. And then my mom texted me and was like, do you want to go get dinner tonight before we go to church? And I was like, yes, please. I'm starving. I need a Coke. So we went and ate Mexican food, and I got a Coke and was happy. And then I went to church, and that was obviously good. So just like, not to be cliche, but it was just like a bad day, not a bad life. So yeah, that was story time of the worst day of my life. I'm just kidding. It was not the worst day ever. And I'm really, like, the more I think about it, the more I tell it, the more I'm like, okay, really. It really wasn't that bad of a day. It was just like boom, 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 boom. But yeah, I think that's it. so be careful, I guess. That's a tip. Be careful with your bank card. Yeah, it was a rough day, but it's okay. It's all good. Okay, guys, it's fine. Yes, I only have one freaking nail left because I lost a few of them that terrible day. But anyway, so yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, seriously. And don't forget to subscribe. We post videos every Saturday, I post videos every Monday, and Audrey posts videos every Wednesday. So make sure you guys subscribe so you guys know whenever we post those videos. And follow me on Instagram and Twitter. And don't forget to follow your happy. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.